Welcome everyone. Today we have a new game learning guide for beginners for the Bazaar. Bazaar. Yes, over here I'm borrowing my friend's early access account and I want to demonstrate to you guys how to play this game. I have been playing this a little bit myself yesterday and oh boy, it is very fun. At the start of the game, you have a variety of characters you can pick from. You can unlock other characters as well. And here we're going to use one of the Weapon Master with Vanessa, which seems to be a more easy early game beginner friendly build. I'll also share a very powerful OTK 110 kill build with her in the next video, which is extremely OP once you get the right combos. So once you can see, once I have selected the characters, I'll be coming into the players, menus. And here I'll try to go as detailed as I can, explaining everything that I learned from trying out this game yesterday. So at the very start, you have multiple choices. So here, this is the starting choice. And this can dramatically affect your game. Let me take one step at a time, everything I'll explain to you guys. You can start with additional gold and also additional income. Income is represented over here where my head is not covering. So we have 5 income every day, and here we have 8 current gold. You can start with additional 6 gold and an enchanted item. Enchanted item are some of the most powerful items in the game if you got the right enchantment onto the right item. Finally, you can start with a golden tier of skill, and this can adjust your playstyle. Now, if you were to ask me at the very start what you want to choose, it doesn't really matter if you're really new to the game, but I'll recommend choosing a gold tier skill and then follow with that skill. If I choose some kind of weapon skill, I can follow with that. If you want to really economize and also buy better items, this is the best one to get the highest gold. And finally, if you want the jackpot of the most powerful combos in the early game, you could go with this, but this is a hit or miss. Now, let's briefly have a look at everything else on the menu. So around here, you can see this is the day. You have every day, at the end of the day, you'll be battling a player. You have 2 selections followed by a neutral battle, and then 2 more selections followed by a player battle. If you were to lose against a player, your damage taken is over here. You have 20 health or 20 prestige. On day 1, you'll lose 1 health. On day 2, you'll lose 2 health if you lose to another player. You can contain items in your inventory, which I'll show you guys very soon. And over here, this is your character, which does have experience. Every hour you'll be gaining experience, I believe, and there are events that give you more experience, like fighting neutral monsters, or certain items will give you more experience. You can gain certain buffs or relics, or the skills that is available over here, and your cards are placed in the middle. So now that I introduced the starting, I know it took a little while, I want to introduce every aspect of the game to you guys. And yes guys, if something goes wrong with your game, you can concede, but I don't recommend conceding unless you're just testing things out in the non-ranked games. In the ranked games, it's best to play the game throughout the game. So what I want to do is I want to start with, I'll show you guys what happens when I start with an enchanted item on the next video. Here I want to show you guys a safe, steady approach for new players. It's always good to start with a golden skill because this golden skill can't go wrong and it gives you always advantage at the start. Now, what are the good ones here? So I'm going to go for a weapon mastery with Vanessa and I'll try to build a weapons build which is more player friendly. So if you have less than 5 of your items, my items gain 30% more critical chance. This is more towards early game because eventually we'll definitely have more than 5 items. I don't think I'll be going for burn, and here if I win a fight against a hero, gain 4 gold, I think I go with this just for some economy. It's not the best, ideally I'm looking for weapon damage and also weapon bonuses. Now, once you start, notice this is the next hour, and we'll get some water as well. On the next hour, every time you make a selection, it goes to the next hour of the day. And here the rarity of the selections are shown in the frame. There's a bronze frame, silver frame, gold frame, and also diamond or legendary frames. Depending on the rarity of the frames, those selections can give something good. But at the same time, they might not give you the best items you wanted. Now, when it says to sell items, you have to spend your gold over here to purchase those items. If you don't have the gold, well, after 1 day, the next day, you will be gaining another additional gold depending on your income. There's no interest in the game, I believe. But there's a lot of ways to increase your gold or increase your income by selling items or by getting events that gives you more income, which can be a strategy to build for certain items you're rolling for, which I'll show you guys in a certain build that you need a lot of rolls. So if I want to go for this one, the merchant will sell me items. Now, if I have large items, you also give me additional value for my large items, but definitely I won't go for her. Now, Feng is very good. He always gives you an HP bonus, but it is scaling towards your current HP. I have about 300 HP. Later in the game, you get about 5,000 HP. So it's much better to scale in the later game. So here, getting a small free weapon is actually the bronze choice I decided to go. And this actually allows me to fight the neutral round. Because here, notice here, there's another event, and this event is when I fight the neutral round. Notice that we made 2 selections. This is the next selection, which we're gonna now fight the neutral round. The difficulty of the neutral monsters are shown in terms of the frames, and also you can see the 1 on top. Later on, they get higher levels and more difficult. And with higher difficulty, you'll also be able to get more gold, and also the jobs can be better depending on your build. At the moment, don't be too worried about which neutral monster to pick, but if I'm going with a weapon master, ideally I want to fight neutral monsters that has weapons and seems to be, using a weapon and can give me a weapon job. I'm gonna go with this cadaver drone, and I do believe this has a weapon job. Yes, this is the weapon I kinda wanted, the Xinsha. Now once you select the neutral round, the game auto plays. If you do not have a weapon over here, don't be too panicked, because after 20 seconds you actually go to fatigue and the sandstorm comes, and I don't think we'll get to see it. Maybe we'll get to see it. So sometimes you can win without a weapon because the enemy neutral monster has 100 health and you have 300 health. Notice that fatigue is going to hit, and once fatigue is hitting, everyone's going to lose health together, and this means, well, you have high HP than the neutral monster, and unless you really pick a bad fight, you can just win by fatigue in the very first neutral fight. And that was cutting close, right? But should be fine. So, once you have defeated a neutral monster, you get a random roll of the neutral monster's cards. And I'm not sure about the chances, but you have a random roll of getting those. Some of those items can buff your weapons, which is really good. Some of those other items can give you more damage and have scaling potential, which is also great. So other items, once you sell them, they will give you a buff to your current items, or some other items is just alright, not that great. So let's see what we get. There's also a fight recap. Oh, I also forgot. You can also get the certain skill from the monster. I do believe this can be a little rare, and this is actually pretty cool. So when I slow monsters, I get +5 weapon damage to my weapons. But I don't know if I will be slowing them a lot. I actually prefer the weapon. So now that we defeat the neutral monster, we go to the next hour. So 2 more choices, then we fight a player. We can be buying weapons, we can get a cute little creature, which you get to see what happens when you click on the creature, or we can gain 3 gold. I have enough gold. I think I'll look into a weapon selection. And there are certain weapons that is much better than others, really depends on the combos. So notice this weapon, it deals 30 damage, it takes 9 seconds to activate, and when you use a Jesuit weapon, it will gain 3 damage for the fight. So ideally you want weapons next to it, on the left and also on the right. You'll be able to place more cards or more skills or more items on your board as you level up. And notice I'm about to level 2 very soon. So all of those are weapons. Let's see if we can have a combination. So this weapon, we use another weapon, this one gains 5 critical chance for the fight. This deals double critical damage. That is actually pretty good for early game weapon. And this one takes 2 spots. This is a meeting item. You can see on the top it says weapons and also meeting items. This rifle has charges or ammunition. So with ammunition items, you might have abilities that allows you to reload an ammunition or items that allows you to reload ammunition. They can be very powerful, but once they go out of ammunition, then they can't be used unless you have ways to reload them. This can be related to potions or guns or grenades as to that. So some items are not ammunition based. So for this one, it has a very short cooldown, 3 seconds to activate. And when you reload this one, if it's the only weapon, it will have a lower cooldown. But I won't be getting this because I can't reload it. And finally over here, this one is just a pure simple weapon. So 6-second cooldown, deals damage, pretty decent critical chance, and deal double critical damage. So what I do is, I'll buy this weapon. I can buy, and by clicking it, it comes to your board. Notice it's next to this weapon now, and you can reroll in the shop. It will cost you 2 gold, as it says over here to reroll. You can see I have 8 gold over here. We're gonna reroll once. This axe, your weapons have +6 damage. This is actually something I like. Your other weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. This is also really nice too. And this is an animation item. So 6 seconds, 50 damage, but 1 use only. So I kind of wanted both of them. So this is actually... So I want this one, because my weapons will be dealing damage. I also want this one. So I'm going to buy both. It's very greedy of me to buy early game items, but let's see what happens. So when you use other weapons this game, this one will gain 3 damage for the fight. I think... So here this will gain critical chance with high critical damage. And notice if I put this out, this is when you open your inventory, see? So the additional items come to your inventory. If I put this over there, this will boost all the weapons damage by 6 and gets higher when you upgrade those items, when you get the same items. So I think the plus 3 damage is not that massive and it's a nice second cooldown. So I won't use this one, just go with those. Of course I'm quite strong now. So once you finish with the shop, you click this button to leave the encounter. Be careful guys, if you click too early without grabbing your loot or items, then you lose all that stuff that's here, right? So the next event is when you get to a new skill. Not level. So as you level up, you'll be able to get certain items and also expand your weaponry. Notice I leveled up, I'm actually able to put my item back in. So I'm gonna put this item between 2 items with the lowest cooldowns. So adjacent means the weapons or cards next to it, left and right. When they are triggered, this item gains 3 damage for the fight, and you can see the damage number will keep going up. Here we'll be able to get some skills for my character, and if you're going for shield build or if you're going for just a loot build for certain free items, or you can go for a weapon build. I think I might go with a critical chance. Now I can reroll for 2 gold to reroll the skills. This can all be bronze skills, which are not strongest, but you can later upgrade those. And because I'm out of gold, I'm definitely going to pick this one, right? For additional critical chance. And my items do have increased damage on critical as well. So that was because I leveled up, so I got those choices. As you level up, you'll be able to get additional choices and also bonus health, which is quite good. There are ways of getting more experience, which we'll talk about very soon. So over here, this means I have to spend gold to buy the items. Here I can have some random loots, and here I'll be getting a free sharpening stone. This is also a silver grid. So go with this. The free weaponing stone is an item that is usable once you sell this item. So notice that we are about to go to the end of the day, which will fight another player. Now, for this item, if you want to boost the power of the weapon's damage by 5, I can sell this item, and this will tell you which weapon will be buffed. So if I change the weapon, you can see the other weapon will be buffed. You can also keep this item and then use this one on the strongest weapon in the later stage of the game. There's other benefits in keeping items because you can sell them for more gold. So fighting players, you can see the player's current health and also the stage of the player. This is also a level 2 player. Later you will see players with different levels and also different health. This will show you a representation of the difficulty of how strong those players are. So let's fight. This is going to be my first fight. I think I'm very strong. And usually Mark, as the potion master, is very strong late game or mid game, but in the early game he's not that strong. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, he's got potions. Most potions are one-time usage. In the early game, he won't be able to destroy me, I hope. So look at my weapons. The damage just ranks up. It's very basic. You're scaling weapons, critical damage, and scales critical chance, and then more weapon damage. Oh boy, I was wrong about Mark being weak. This is a very strong Mark. It burned and poisoned me super strong. That's good to know. So I'm going to click the fight recap to show you what happened. So firstly, his ability allows him to have more burn, and his abilities also deals damage together with potions which charges that burns me right away. Burn means I'll be taking damage, and let's say if he's got 10 burn on me, next turn round I take 10 damage, next round I take 9 damage. So burn damage really do rank up, and so does the poison damage. To get the ability to burn me even further, he actually dotted me or damage over time me to death before I could do enough damage to him. And seeing the fight recap, I know that which of these items did the most damage and which of my item did the most damage. This is a good summary. And it's okay to lose, because I only lost 1 HP. And notice this is on day 1. You don't gain or lose anything. If you don't lose at all, which I'll show you guys in a gameplay, you actually get a perfect win to get all 10 wins without losing once. But other than that, losing is okay in early game because you're not really getting gold or anything, and losing 1 HP is not the biggest deal. That said, I would like to win though. So there isn't a losing streak for this game because you don't benefit from losing, but also you can, potentially benefit from winning, which I'll show you with certain items. Again, you can buy small items. Small items are the single items over here. Medium items are those, and larger items are even bigger. They take more space. You can get a lost abandoned chest, which can have some decent items, but here I'm just going all in for damage boost. So again, I've got a weapon sharpening stone, and fuse those. So 2 of the same item of the same grade will be fused into a higher grade. This was a bronze item, now it's fused into a silver item. All the stats are doubled. Notice this item, I'm not using it simply because I'm waiting for a stronger weapon. Now, this is actually quite nice. The neutral guy will sell you items that buffs your items when you sell them, but I don't have the gold. I have to manage my economy a little bit. Transform basically randomly rolls one of your items into a different item, which I don't need right away, so I'm just gonna get a free item. Ooh, what is this? So, first time you'll die, each fight heal 200. That's a very powerful item. But I need some space for this. Once I level up, I'll have additional space. I think we'll level up soon. So here we're going to fight a neutral monster. By looking at the fighters and the people, I think this guy may be giving me the best item, and also it gives you the best gold. In terms of experience, the same, but you can see the gold is a little different. But remember guys, if you're a little weaker, you might not want to risk yourself in fighting too strong of a player. So I remember one of the weapons wasn't doing that much, so let's have a look. I think maybe it's this one. Okay, so this one was definitely doing something decent. Yeah, this one has critical chance, this one boosts our damage by 6, this just gives everyone more damage, and this gives me a bit of protection, which is gonna be nice. So let's try to fight this guy. Now, if I do lose to the neutral monster, I do not get items and don't get experience, so it's gonna be a massive loss. You always want to fight neutral monsters that you can defeat. I just want to show you guys, I'm a little greedy. Oh boy, I don't look good. Yeah, I think he's gonna defeat me. I'll show you guys a mistake over here. I'm hoping that the healing item will help me get some life. It's not enough. So you can see he out-damaged me. And that's something I want to avoid. So the biggest loss, not only I don't get an item from the neutral monster, but also I do not get the, I do not get experience, I believe. And that is going to draw me back by 3 experience. That's a huge loss. So that's one mistake you want to avoid. Never fight neutral monsters that's of the highest grade until your build is ready. I thought I was strong with this, so maybe not. This is interesting. So it will allow me to sell. It will be selling small and also large items. It also buys my medium items for 2 extra gold. I will be selling my medium items to try to get some additional income over here. Let's have a look. Now we can fuse this one. This one is a burn. Reload the item next to this one. One animation reload is actually quite interesting. So I'm definitely going to sell that one for additional gold. I'm going to upgrade this one. And here we're going to get the horn because I'm planning to use an item that can be reloaded. And let's just keep going. I'm not going to reroll, and it's not worth to buy that. I don't want to sell this item. So I really messed up over there, didn't I? Now, this is pretty cool as well. This little NPC. Now, you will get to know the events as you go through them. So this NPC will actually give you ways of buffing your items. And this one will permanently buff my item with additional critical chance. And this has 10 usage. Now if I can reload this constantly, this can have more chances. So my goal is to build the ultimate weapon when I get the chance and when I get my weapon. I haven't found it yet, it's gonna be the shuriken. I'll show you guys a proper shuriken game next. So this is just to teach you guys the basics of the game. I might not win, but I'll show you all the ways to play the game and also mistakes to avoid. Notice he has more cards than me, because I actually lost the neutral run and did not get the expansion of the card slots. So that's a big loss on my side. Likely I'll lose here. Oh, maybe he's going to lose. Let's see. Yeah, he's got this. I think this will be a short demo. Next video I'll show you guys how to win properly. Better show you some mistakes right to avoid. Top 10 mistakes to avoid for the browser. So we lost. So notice I lost another 2 HP. And now I finally leveled up. I was a bit slow because I lost a neutral run. So, well, lost 1 HP on day 1, lost 2 HP on day 2. So I haven't won any fight. Well, this is gonna be awkward. So here, what am I actually looking for? I'm looking for ammunition item for the shuriken. Can I get a shuriken? No. Ballers, slows. That's not bad. Because I have ammunition item. So the day keeps going, the damage you take keeps going, but the items you get also increase with rarity and also better items over here. So this item will reload the item to the right with 1 ammunition. This one has 2 ammunition. So this one means when this out of ammunition, this will get reloaded, which is a good combo. I am looking for a weapon. So we'll be looking for any way to get weapons, and this is gonna be a weapon. This deals double critical damage, 6-second cooldown. Not the best. I'm gonna put it between those two, so this one gets the lower cooldowns and the benefits. Sell small and also mini items, get 4 gold, chocolates. Chocolate will give you maximum health, but it's not the biggest game changer. I can pick it, but I think I have to pay for it, right? Sometimes it's free. And this one just gives me 4 gold. I'm actually looking for my small weapon, if I can find it. No, I can't find it. Ugh. Would it be worth it to reroll? Oh, I don't think so, because reroll cost me 4, and then I'm left with 3 gold. And then if I were to sell a bunch of my items, I could find it, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's keep the gold. The 4 gold is too costly to reroll. So, here, again, we're fighting a neutral monster. And here, I don't think I'll be fighting the strongest guy because I already lost. And fighting the weakest guy usually gives you less gold. But sometimes he might have items you needed. If you play Mark, which is an alchemist, this is also an apprentice. He will drop items that you might be needing. Later in the game and also later in the videos, I'll teach you guys what are the build and also what are the things you wanted. This is cool. This is a legendary item that costs 20 gold. And that gives you an amazing event by day 9. So if I win, I have a chance of getting this item. About 1 in 6 or lower chances, but I've gotten this a few times. This is really cool. It's a random drop from certain events. I really hope I don't lose now. Oh, that was a big crit. Did you see that? Oh, look at that. This one have increased critical chances. 69 critical chance. Let's look at the fight recap. Notice most of my weapons did good, but this one did amazing because of the critical stacking. We also have a bit of critical chance over here, and nothing too special. So, perfect. We won. We can see what are his items, what did what. So, I can see this item's not doing much. This item did okay. This item also is doing poorly, so you can swap this one later on. The best thing about this game is there's no rush. There's no ping, there's no rush, you can just play. I didn't get the best item, but this one is also a weapon. So deal damage equal to triple this item's value. Okay. Oh, this is not the best item for me though. I don't have a way to boosting this item's value. There's a character that can boost this item's value. So just to show you guys, if I were to... Oh, we got some additional items over here. So if I were to put this down... Oh, this is actually pretty good. But no bonus. Reloading. Let's have a look over here. I don't want to use my weapon sharpening until I get my item. I just say item public and 1%. Oh, this is my... Those are the items I'm saving for a hyper boost. So I'm saving for a build. So get a 2. Upgrade a bronze tier item and get some niche monsters. I think I'll get a free tool. Upgrading a bronze tier item is also not bad too. Because this is bronze. I can actually get really greedy. Let's get really greedy. So, upgrading means this is a bronze tier. You can see the tier of item. This is a gold tier. And this is a silver tier. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to upgrade the... Oh, push the items. I'm going to try to upgrade this item to silver tier. This is a very rare neutral item. Now it gives 2%. So from 1% to 2%. And this one has potential to give me a lot of bonus crit. But I'm not using this yet until I find my right weapon. I hope I get it soon. Sells weapons. Can I get a shuriken? No shuriken. Okay. This weapon deals some decent damage. When you send as a weapon, this one charges for 2 seconds. It's actually really hefty, but I think this is also one of my star weapon. I'm gonna buy that, of course. We're not gonna invest because this costs 12 gold. Notice the price tag is 12 gold, and I have to sell a lot of items to get this, so not worth. And we're really looking for the shuriken here. No shuriken, but a lot of tiny upgrades. So now it is optional to not upgrade, but I think I'll just stay with the curve, just upgrading and just not losing too badly. This also helps me with stronger neutral monsters. So upgrading a little bit. So let's have a look here. This item can constantly upload this item. This one, damage to the value, not that good. So here I'll go back to upgrading the ammunition. Now, of course, guys, because there's no interest, I'm not in a rush to sell items. But if I really need the item to sell, you can see the sell price is 4 gold. This sells for 2 gold, this sells for 4 gold. You can see the sell price of those items. There are certain builds that uses the sell price of those items to do special abilities. Try to go as detailed as I can.
Go ahead, underestimate. It makes
This is another character that uses friends, shield, and also core, like electric cores. Again, I'm under-leveled, remember? Because I made a mistake on the neutral run. My items are decent though. Hopefully I'm not too weak. Yeah, he's much stronger. Not only am I under-leveled, his items are much stronger. It's okay to lose. Because early losses means you actually don't lose too badly. That neutral run really hurt me. Okay. Upgrade a bronze item. Okay, that's not bad. So,
well,
let's have a look.
good luck then.
What are bronze? This is gold, this is also silver. The only bronze item I have left is going to be this, this, and this. Definitely want to upgrade this one to potentially reloading my item. Or you can see what happens when we upgrade those items. This is actually pretty good. Increase my weapon damage by 20 for other weapons.
My work is for the glory of
I'm not the biggest fan of upgrading for ammunition because my combo just requires one shot. If I ever get my shuriken. I don't know if I get my shuriken, so don't need regen, don't need chocolates. Let's have a look at this neutral guy. Neutral guy, he sells a lot of items. When you sell those items, you'll gain a special buff. This related to slow items. This just gives you permanent health by 10. This is just a random item. This will permanently give me 1 regen. This will permanently reduce my cooldown of items by 1%. And this one doesn't do much. And of course I can reroll, but I don't have much gold. How much of anything. I got the regen. And this one, the claws. Maybe I get the claws too. Little shotgun damage. Let's get the claws. Let's get the free regen. Again, I'm gonna put items on either side of it because they have lower cooldowns. So this one, when adjacent items attack, this gains damage. The lower cooldowns ones goes next to it. Okay. Just don't want to lose too badly. So I'm not gonna reroll. No weapons, gumbos, silver spare parts. The bronze spare parts gives you 1 gold, silver spare parts gives you 2 gold, and the gold ones that give you 4 gold or 3 gold, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the gold ones yet. So here I got 3 spare parts that sells for 2 gold each. So I basically got 6 gold. Could be higher gold too. Again, I don't think I can beat the strongest guy. Let's try to retire. I don't think I'm so weak I have to go for the lower guy. Sometimes they give better items. This is good. So you can see what items available to loot. Now, certain builds need certain neutral items, can be very powerful. So that's what we look at when we look into builds. But at the moment, I'll just teach you guys the basics as you go through the game. Defeat this guy pretty easily. Victory! You see the damage cap, and this actually did do the damage. Of course, he died really fast. Get one of his random items. This can be sold later. I'm not selling my items until I see a good NPC. Work at the docks to earn some coins, get an item. Let's work at the docks. Because I'm not buying shield items. Oh, 2 coin and a weapon. That's really good. I'm looking for weapon. Hey, here's the other weapons. Here's this weapon. 2 seconds. Yeah, too big.
Need to throw
I don't even have space for it.
overboard.
I'm all in for that shuriken, if I ever find it. Maximum health, get a small weapon, sell small weapons. I think I'll go with sell small weapons. I need to find a shuriken. Well, weapon to the right has 15% critical chance, you have 1 weapons. Okay, let's get this one for now. Let's reroll for shuriken. No shuriken today. I'll show you guys game with shuriken very soon. This is too clunky. We didn't need to rush the sell. So, promise you guys, next video, let's have a look at what happens when you start to win. This one, you gotta see what happens when you lose after a very difficult decision that made me lose a lot of experience at the early game. And also some gold. I'm definitely gonna lose to this guy. This is a gold tier refractor that boosts a lot of damage. Look at his damage, 150. He'll go even higher. Maybe we can win if it's a good crit. No, I don't think I'll win. Yeah, he also had a massive heal. He got lifesteal on the weapon too. Perfect guy to teach you guys how to have a losing streak.
Rally men, blades to the wind.
Silver tier, okay, leveled up. Yeah, I'm always a level behind, that's the biggest thing. When you haste, your item gain 1 critical chance, you have few items, when you burn, I don't really need any of those. I don't think I'll be hasting, so I will reroll once. Cost me a lot of gold. When power permanently gain health. Oh, it's a 2. Yeah, Jason to it gains. I have a 2. This is when you look for weapon FXs, and yeah, this is a 2. I think it's too slow. I'll just go with a bad weapon, get me permanent health. Very minimal.
But it's beautiful up there.
So, sell strong, buy large, sell skills, get an item. I kind of want to go for this, but yeah, I'll have to, right? I really need the crucial weapon I'm looking for, but I have not found the shuriken. Sometimes you find it right away. So that's reroll once for gold. I'm very deep in. Small toy, nope. So this is when you kind of know the build you want to go, but you're forcing the build without playing what ING provides you. The small weapon, get up in the... Let me show you what the scene up in the chest, but this can give me a small weapon. I really need that small weapon though. Oh, grenade. Grenade is okay. It's an ammo machine item, which I can take advantage of by doing this. So this one will charge the ammo machine off this one on the side. That charges 2 ammo, which is awkward. Again, I'm definitely not beating this diamond guy. Let's try the Sabertooth over here. I could do the Rocket Trooper, but I think the Sabertooth might give me something I wanted. Nah, nothing great. This is by far the weakest neutral. This is a very basic build without amazing synergy yet, because you know, I've been saving most of my upgrades in my inventory. Oh, this is nice. This sells for 8 gold. So, sell small and large items, buy mini items, transforms, get a smaller weapon. I'm trying to get my small weapon here. When will I find it? Not today. My reroll? Cannonball, just items of flow plus 2 IMO. This is very good. I want this. So we're gonna sell this one. I'm keeping the other items and not selling them yet for something later. So this one reloads to ammunition, right? I'm gonna take this out. This one just gives them 2 ammunition. So this one now has 3, this have 4 ammunition. It's not reloading. Why don't we just use it? Once I get Shuriken, it's an ammunition item, and you can see that's what I'm building to. So many items, got a slow item, fight a monster. Let's fight a monster. Because I've been short on experience. This gives me 3 bonus experience, and I'll level up. If I win. Does he have Shuriken? He doesn't have Shuriken. This will be good. Oh, he's strong. I'm hitting pretty hard too.
I was an honor student.
So this game really teaches you about how strong your strength is. You gotta see what item did what. Those items all did some decent damage, but nothing amazing. Oh, when you use an ammo item, deals 24 damage. This is a meeting item. Not sure if it's worth though.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
Oh, leveled up. Don't need aquatic item. I don't really need a loot item. Let's go with a silver item. This would have been really good in the early game because he gains additional damage as he kills other stuff. So, don't need this. I am thinking this can be really good. I think this is a little weaker. This one has such a low cooldown and the gain is too slow, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap them aside. So this has 3 ammo, this has 5 ammo, this has 2 ammo. Let's do this. This has 3 ammo, 4 ammo, 3 ammo. Okay, I'm all in for the ammo mission now. Don't need to reload yet. So, claws. Maybe I can reload over here. So 36 reload is probably better on this, but this one's faster. But what I'm trying to think is, by the time 3 rounds of the grenade has went, it's 18 seconds. By the time 3 rounds of this went, it's 15 seconds. So the reload may be better to be on this. Just for now. And of course this comes for free, let's grab that. So a lot of decision making, because the good thing about this game is there's no rush, then you can just play according to your own pace. And yes guys, I'll show you what I'm building for. If it doesn't work here, I'll show you guys the other replay as a teaser for the next video. So, here's a weapon master too, lots of weapons, lots of direct damage. I want to win a fight. Okay, good, we did a big crit. Win a fight please. Crit, please. Yes! Why a fight? Usually it's not that hard. It's just that I made a mistake and I kept playing. Now, if you're playing a non-ranked game, if you made a mistake and if you... let's look at the fight recap. This actually did a lot of damage. That's good. I'm glad I got this item. Let's continue. Next day. So if you actually made a terrible mistake and you don't want to ruin your run later on, you can concede in the free to play. But if you're playing ranked games, I don't recommend you conceding, right? Get a small weapon. Not a shuriken. Oh, it's for free. Let's get it, and then you can sell it. Sell small weapons, dig for free items. I really need... So this is a gold tier. This gives you a lot of good free items, but I'm really needing my weapon, so I have to search for the weapon. Not what I want. Critical chance. Ooh, item have 10% critical chance. That's actually not bad. So a few low tier ones. I mean, I don't know how strong it is, but I noticed that I wasn't getting the fight, getting the charge out of it, because by 3 charges this item would have already been used, you know. But better to have some critical chance than one-shot people. Oh, I'm definitely losing to the Lich. I fought the Lich before. This is a legendary fight. So there's Diamond, then there's Legendary, which is red bars, and it gives good items, but you go in there, it will destroy you. This is a level 10 Lich, where on day 6, I'm only level 6. So the level reference gives you a gauge of how strong enemies. Trash Golem or Direwolf. Let's go Direwolf. I don't want to lose any neutral round. And Direwolf gives some decent items, like this one. Oh, look at that crit. Big crits. Yes. But you can see we learned the hard way of not losing to neutral runs, and that's the most important. This still does the highest damage. Actually, this does really good damage with crits. So, 39 critical chance. I'm building crit. Side of double damage. Yeah, there's a 4 gold. Nothing special. Oh, this is good. So you often have 3 damage for each aquatic item I have. I don't have much aquatic. We have fewer than 5 items in play. Weapon have 24. That's too early game. You know, no weapon item has 24 crit. I don't need that. That's 3 roll once. First time I use a large item, which fight a chest item. Got 15% crit. When you use ammo mission item, you can have 3 more for the fight. This is good. Because I use a lot of ammo mission. This is great for income. I have 5 income, this will be 7. But again, as you guys know, I'm looking for a weapon. To the right, when you could to the right of this, no one. Oh, this can be very strong. I might buy this, just to boost my critical chance of my stronger items. Don't think I'm seeing shuriken this game. But this one boosts everything by 10%. This directly boosts the item to the right, which seems to be hitting pretty hard. Again, guys, this is quite silly. So we're not funding my crucial item. So the shuriken has ammo mission and deals burst damage. And of course, we're not sending this. Let's have a look at the... Oh, that's not bad. 5 gold, 1 XP. When you help the caravans, sometimes you will have a fight. And when there's a fight, you get more XP. Try to recuperate my lost experience. PvP fight, and I'm pretty average right now. Oh, Haze is strong. This is one of the strongest combo with Recycler Beam and Valve Launcher. One of the video I'm about to show you guys. Look at his health and look at my health. I'll get annihilated within next 5 seconds. Because that thing is powerful. You see his healing? He's like recycling and he's destroying me. But he's got a ready build already. My build can counter his if we get the item. Now notice I've been losing a lot of health and I'm down to 4 health. This means on day 7 I lose 7 health, but I don't actually die. I'll actually stay on 1 health and then you get a choice to boost your items, get enchantment or get additional gold, and this is your last stand. Then you go back to 1 health. If you lose again, you will lose. Great. Bronze or silver tier item. Oh, this is actually pretty good.
If there's one thing I've learned from a
I'm gonna go all in. Gonna go all in for my item that I don't even have. This will increase ammo mission. Travel, fight, sell aquatic. Can we find? Sell crit items. Expedition ticket. Oh, expedition ticket is very good. But crit item can be very good too. Let's get an expedition ticket. I'll show you guys what it does do. So it's nice to show you. So expedition ticket, sometimes you can get it from Neutral Monster. This is a legendary great item with 10 gold cost. On day 9, you go for expedition, which can give you a lot of gold and also some really rare items. I don't think I'm beating that guy. Let's go with treasure turtles. I'll make sure I have enough space for stuff. I don't think I'll be reloading. Turtle, oh, it's got an expedition ticket as well. Be awkward if I got it too. Again, the combination, the build I'm using is very simple. Just with crits, additional damage, more crits, and also more damage. Very straightforward. Not the strongest, but it's very beginner friendly. Oh, we destroyed that turtle. This did the... Oh, both of those did the highest damage. Look at that. Interesting. Maybe I should be giving this to that. Turtle shell. Slow skill, poise skill, gold tier skill. I don't need slower poison, I need raw damage. If you have exactly one weapon, it has +5 animation. Oh, this is actually pretty powerful if I can get this one. If also like critic against that damage. I'm not just gonna have one weapon, so don't need those. Weapons +5, no weapon. Oh, this is nice. Time to buy some weapons. Ew, nothing great. Let's look at the gumbos. Gumbos you can buy 1 to 5. 1 just one set, 5 you can buy 5. So it really depends what are the inventories. I'm gonna sell those items because they'll be taking too much of my space. And here we'll buy 5 gumbos. I'll show you guys. You can buy it again. But here this will increase the damage. This will give you permanent health when you sell them. This will give you damage to your weapons. I'm kind of want to save it for my actual item I wanted later. Don't need this. But that said, I also need space for my... Is that enough space? No, I need one more. I also need space to buy more combos. Let's buy 5 more combos. And I'm going to sell this for health. This for health. This is critical chance, even better. Going to sell those. Any items, things, small shield. Let me show you guys this. If you come over here, not only this gives you a bonus health, it also gives you additional stats. Because I don't have a shield item, I don't have a healing item, I'll just go with the 5 bonus region, which could be good. Oh, I'm definitely using this one. So, for the entirety of this entire guide, I have been looking for one weapon. And all my buff items has been ready for the item. I will show you what happens when I find it, and that's a replay. This is cool. This gorilla, during the 10, gives bonus damage to other items. I think I should put a crit next to grenade. Grenade seems to bring much higher damage. Can we get one more crit? Yes, big crit. He's got heals. I'm doomed. Okay, so here we're going to go to the last stand. I've lost and I'm about to die. I lose all my health, stays on 1, and shows you the damage. This one did a lot. Last stand. This will upgrade all your items from bronze or silver to gold, which is quite powerful to upgrade low tier items. This will allow you to enchant the item that makes it very, very powerful. Finally, this will give you gold and also experience just raw good. So all 3 are great, but of course I'm looking for my item, so not the smartest. Got a silver tier gunpowder animation item. No. When you said this, your left most animation gun, this is really good for my extra shuriken, which will not come today. 5 gold, sell weapons, I have to go for weapons. Can we see the shuriken today? Deal 100 damage when you haste this guest. Damage for the fight. Oh, this is pretty cool. It deals damage equal to 35% of their maximum health and destroy this item. Ah, no shuriken. So, damage equal to your friend, your enemies. Oh, this one deals damage equal to the enemy's maximum health. This could be a really fun one. If I can get to 20 seconds, which is very slow, most likely I'll die. But not worth.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
Those items.
People first, profit
I think I'm not gonna find the shuriken today. Nope. I think we'll just we'll see what happens. I think I've taught you guys enough of the basics to play the game. The next video will actually teach you a pretty popular build. This video, unfortunately, I'm really trying to force a build and it just did not work, and which is very rare to fail this badly. But you get the gist of the ideas. I'm building basic builds while finding my proper build, and this allows me to build towards it. It's just so unfortunate that all my plans and also accumulations never got there. Or can still be neutral runs.
That even
Scrapper. Make sure you pick up the items because you can sell it even though you don't need it. So my plan was to buff the weapon I get with critical chance, and then to buff them with additional, critical chance, additional damage. I had all those planned, and to buff them with additional ammunition. Oh, everything planned. Here's, that's a small upgrade. Experience, chocolate bar, so ammunition item. Oh, this may be the one. Ammunition item. I need a small ammunition item. Can I? Please? No, not today. Oh boy. Which chances? Why?
Ride that tide.
Oh. Enchant item with burn effect. Enchant item with heal effect. Both of them won't be doing much for me. Let's just try heal. Because burn is definitely not doing anything for me. Let's see what happens. Never enchant on this before. The adjacent items have 30 plus heal. That's a terrible choice. So, do not follow what I did here to force a build if you really want to have a normal game. So let's watch how I dies on this. I don't think I'll beat him, and I don't make it to round 9. But I'll actually show you guys what happens when you succeed on the build. It's gonna be an armor stacker, and also very tanky. Look at his armor. It's gonna have more armor than I can deal with. Then he's gonna tick me down. Yeah, it's gonna look at his armor. It's actually a cool build. It's getting so much armor, but I can't even get close to him. And when the timer comes, I'll just die by fatigue. That is so cool. Now, let's have a look at this. This freeze items, and also when you freeze, you can shield. This one freezes me. This one heals himself. This one also freezes, and this freezes. So he's going for a freeze build. That with the timer tick. Look at his armor. It's over 10,000 together. So sometimes when you lose turn as a player, you can look at the build and look at the character they used and then learn the build this way. Of course, we're looking to other builds for this game as well. Having some blast for this game. So
No defeats can take that from me.
one of my worst fights with her. So only have one win because I couldn't find the item. Let me show you guys over here. So this is the OTK build I wanted to show you guys with. Let's just have a look at what happens when the build succeeds. So let's fast forward. This is versus another player, and this was the very tanky player. So let me show you guys over here what I have. I can't hover onto the item, but what I have over here is this shuriken item. This item has 8 ammunition. I've been boosting its ammunition, and all the item buff its attack damage. And I also have a potion to guarantee 100% critical chance once the potion is drinked. The potion has 7-second cast time. This item has 8-second cast time. So the potion is going to get drink 1 second before this, and then this item have a 100% critical chance together with the enchantment to deal double the damage. Let's have a look at this. I'll show you the combo. And yes, this is a very powerful item. All my items are here to buff this item's damage. I'll just do something. So once this item gets buffed, look at this. It one-shotted them within 8 seconds. And no matter what build they had, they never had enough health to beat my combo. And that's what I was trying to show you guys on the game. I'll show you guys a little again. And yeah, this one pretty much beats everything I face. So here, this is a neutral monster. This is a diamond tier neutral monster with 4,000 health. And I critted him down with more than 5,000 health damage. Just to show you guys over here, if I go to the recap, you can see this item alone did 3,000 damage on the 8th second. I'm a one-trick pony, but this one combo is so deadly. Again, we're gonna... And that was actually the second time I played this game. Was able to make it work. Finally, let's look at the final boss for this guy. So, this is a player with 3,600 health. Again, Vanessa's combo with the shuriken is super deadly if we get it right. So next video, I'll teach you guys how to follow a proper build, now that you know the basics. But look at this. I critted him to death, and this is actually the first time ever my friend and I have gotten a 10 perfect win, so I have not lost 1 health for the entirety of this replay. So that said, this video hopefully serves you guys as a guide to the mistakes you can avoid in the early game, and also the logic and also thought plans into planning and also purposely looking for a build. I know my item is an ammunition item. This is a small weapon, small and also weapon. So if you're looking for small items or weapons, you can find this and also ammunition item. This one I also have a bit of critical chance, which is also great, but I have a guaranteed 100% critical chance with a potion. So stay forward for the next video. We'll talk about this very soon, and hopefully this video shares you guys the concept of how to play the game. Next video, we'll look into following certain builds and also become super powerful for this particular game.